I'm trying to organize myself now with all those special characters or meta characters in regular expressions. And the first table contains, I think, majority, hopefully, of them. So I also try to group them into elements that are of particular category. For example, here I've covered all those matches elements matching on a digits, spaces, or word characters, and that's already done. I already know how to use those. The next one is this one I haven't actually covered yet. So, for example, the square brackets is the list of elements, and if I have a dash between, that stands for match any, I should say, any single character between A and Z. So that is going to be any single character, not just a range, but single character. Similarly, this is the same thing, only uppercase. This one is either A or B. Actually, let's see that one. For example, if I have a text, this was a dangerous cut. If I match on the pattern, I can use square brackets and match on any single character in that range. In this particular situation, I have no dash, so either it is cat, C-A-T, or cut, C-U-T. Both will be matched. So if I just save this file, compile and find iterations here, I found a cut. So this matches C-U-T. Similarly, if I change this into A, now I have a cat. If I run this code again, save and run it again, it finds. So either cat or cut will be found in the particular situation. So that matches on a single character in the list without the dash. Is just either A or B here. 0 through 9 is the same as \d, any digits pretty much. So we already have it here. It's exactly the same thing. And this one is actually what's missing here. I'm just doing this as I go. It's the same, only non-digit. So that's the uppercase D with a \. Here it's exactly the same thing here. So what's left is the quantifiers. So let's take a look at the question mark symbol. It says it is an optional 0 or 1 repetitions. So that means that the previous character can or does not have to be there. The best example maybe to illustrate what it does is if I have this, let's say text, I have a nice neighbor. Now, neighbor can be spelled in American way, like this, or British, which has U over here. So let's just say that I have a British spelling here, and I want to match on a sentence. I want to find if there's a match for neighbor. So I could say neighbor, and now this U could be there, but does not have to. It's an optional. So this is where I use a question mark. So it means that the previous character, U, is an optional. It could be there, but doesn't have to be. So if I have this kind of spelling here, it'll match on both American and British spelling. So first, let's go for British spelling and run. I found a neighbor in the sentence. If this sentence, or in my case a string, has American spelling of neighbor, like that, with this question mark and the preceding U, which is optional, it could be neighbor in this context. So the previous character to this question mark is an optional. If I save it and run the code, I'm getting that neighbor as well. So that is an optional character in the list here.